put in the filter, come over here. You rinse off the filter. Otherwise, you're gonna taste the paper. And this is true for any coffee maker that has a filter. So make sure to rinse off your filter on any coffee maker that has a filter. Otherwise, you're gonna taste the paper in your coffee. And I know most people don't rinse it, and so they're tasting paper in their coffee, and they wonder why they don't like the taste of coffee. Coffee is actually, to me, it tastes pretty sweet the way I make it. So turn on my scale. I use the Hoffman method of making coffee. I make sure it's on grams, and I weigh everything. That way I know I'm getting consistency throughout everything. So let me tear that out. And now it isn't like I'm just using this size scoop. I'm using so many grams of coffee and so many grams of water. So what I use, like what Mr. Hoffman recommends, I use 30 grams of coffee to 500 grams of water. Oh. 30 grams. Now we just have to wait for the water to heat up. Almost is getting there.
More?
Yeah, that's about the temperature I want it. See how the bubbles are moving on the inside? I don't want it full boil, because then you just burn your coffee. So I have my pot on the scale. Everything's zeroed out, so I know how much water I'm putting in. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in probably about 80 to 100 grams of water and just let it sit for a little bit. So I'm gonna start my timer at the same time. And see how it makes it kind of frothy at the top? That's what I'm looking for. And I'll let that sit for about 30 seconds like that. And with this, I don't know, you can go to James Hoffman's YouTube site and see what all this is about. And he explains it. I don't know exactly what's going on, but it does make a difference. I've tried this with a regular coffee maker by not putting in the pitcher at the bottom and actually turning it off once it gets to this stage. And now I'm gonna pour it until I get to 500 grams. And look how, and this is a Hario V60 that I'm using. Everything right here is Hario. So I got the coffee maker thing. I got the pot is Hario. The scale is Hario. And that kind of go down just a bit, and I'm just kind of pour along the edge to get to about to 500. Oh, there we go. 500 grams. Let it sit, and it's just gonna go down. Now, Mr. Hoffman likes to take a spoon and stir it. I don't know if it really makes a difference. I think that he's just being pretentious about that, but whatever. this does taste a lot better than just the regular old coffee maker that I've been using before. Yeah, much better than the Keurig. Much better. And just let it sit for a while. Let it drip. Let me clean out this glass. So now the coffee has been brewed, and you pour it in. And see, I like filtered coffee. I'm not a fan of French press because there's no filter. I like my coffee clean and clear. And you can see, I mean, you can pretty much see through my coffee if you look at it good enough. Just better get it from an angle. You can probably see it better. Okay, now I'm eating my breakfast, watching some Heavy D, drinking my coffee. I got some toast today. Use a real butter knife. Look how thick that is. For some reason, it just spreads on so easy with these things. You can get from this angle, or you can get from that angle, and it just...
Yeah, and then we also use the Smeg toaster.
Yeah. Just...
Okay, enjoy breakfast.
I will.